All right, I like to welcome you to Mega Profit. Um, I have an educational video for you here, a course on how to read the uh, market chart, how you can read the market chart. You don't just open your device and you begin to buy or you begin to sell any market. No, you don't do that. There is ways you can find out the direction of the market. There is ways you can find out where price is likely to move to. There is ways depending on the 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 market you are trading. So you don't just open and begin to buy or begin to sell. And this is one of the major reasons why people lose money in the market. They lose money in the market. You need to know the trend of the market. So how do you know the trend of the market? Now follow me as I teach you on how you can know the trend of the market or the market phase, the current market phase as you enter into the market. All right. Okay. Now let's look at my board here. How to read the market chart, chart 101. So how do we read the market? Now, the market is a place where we have the buyer and the seller. We have the buyers as the green bars. The green bars represent the buyers. Okay. Then the red bar represents what? The sellers. There are two groups of people in the market that makes up the market. We have the bull and we have the bear. We have the buyers, we have the sellers. So these are two groups of people in the market. Now, I'm using Bitcoin as an example. So this is a chart of Bitcoin. So how do we know, how do we mark, how do we know the direction of this market? How do we know where to trade? Do we go with the bulls or do we go the bears? Okay. Now, you need to understand that we have three phases of the market. Now, we have the bears. The bears is this, that market is dropping. Those in control of price while the market drops are the bears or sellers. Then we have the bear trend. We call it bear trend. They are the one in the trend of the bars. Then we have what we call the bullish trend. In charge, that means that the bulls are in charge of the trend. Okay. Then we have market consolidation. And mind you need to understand this, that anytime market moves either from the bull, it must consolidate before it goes back to the bears. Anytime market moves up, it must do what we call a pullback and consolidate before it continues. So at any given time, market, there is a trend, either a bullish trend or a bearish trend. Then the next thing you must see is what? Consolidation. There must be a consolidation. Yes, there must be a consolidation in price before there will be a either bullish continuation or a bearish move. So that is how the market works. So the question now is, how do we mark the market? Now, what I call this is a top-down analysis. Top-down analysis enables you to know the trend of the market, and you move with the trend. As a trader, you trade the trend. You don't catch a falling knife. Okay, you don't catch a falling knife. Rather, you move with the trend. What is the trend? It is where the majority of traders are. And price is likely to move in that direction where traders are. So you need to find out the trend in the market before you start trading. So the question is, where is the trend in the Bitcoin charts before us here now? Where is the trend? Are we going up? Are we going down? So before you do that, we do what we call the top-down analysis. So in that top-down analysis, you do what we call the marking of your what? The key levels of support and what? Resistance. So let's move now. Let's do our top-down analysis. Now, in the chart, we have different time frame. We'll have the 5 minutes, 1 minute, 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, weekly, monthly. Now, first of all, I like to use, you have the monthly here for Bitcoin. You can see now, look at the monthly. Now, mind you, the higher the time frame, the better the clearer view of the market. The higher the time frame, the better the clearer view. But in the shorter time frame, you have a lot of noise, so you may not see anything. That is why it is better you do your top-down analysis. That is, you do your analysis from the higher time frame to a lower time frame. So let's do our marking now. Let's mark. So I'm going to mark the key levels of support and resistance. This is a resistance. I'm going to make this white. I'm going to make it white for, this is monthly. Now this is another key level here of support. Okay, key level of what? Support. Key level of what? Support. Okay, then key level of another support here. So you can see I have been able to mark out this area of support. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to go down to the weekly. Okay, I've gone down to weekly. So let me bring my chart closer and see. Okay, now it really conforms to the key levels. You can see the chart is getting clearer. Now the area of support and resistance are being marked. So the next thing you do is you go to daily. So in daily now, let's use yellow. Okay, so you can see there is a support here. Okay, there is also another support here. There is a support here, key levels here. Okay, now there is another, let me see, let me shorten this. Okay, you can see there is another key level here. There is a key level here, so you have to mark this key level here of a support. Now market tends to move after creating a resistance. It comes back to the level of, for example, now market moves from here, then turn this resistance line to a support. It came down and break out again and went up again. Turn this resistance to a support and came down and went up again. So that's how market moves. It doesn't move in a direct movement. Rather, it moves in a zigzag movement. Okay, market price tend to move in a zigzag movement. Now I've been able to mark my key levels in the daily. So I normally trade in 1 hour. So let me go back to 1 hour. Now it is clearer in 1 hour here. So what do? I still need to mark my key levels in 1 hour. So let me bring it closer. Then what do? I mark here. I need to mark here. So I need to change the color so that I'll be able to understand when I look at the color. I'll know this is daily, this is weekly. Okay, so now this is a key level of support of resistance. This is a key level of support. You can see. Now another key level. Before trading, this is what you do. Okay. Then what do you do next? What you do next is, let's zoom the screen. At the moment, let's zoom the screen. So here we have a resistance line here. We have a resistance here. So market will tend to be resisted at this level. So if the bulls moves up, mind you, we also have a support here. Okay, so if the bulls moves up to this level, they will be resisted and market tends to drop down before going up again. So now if you now go to the weekly, we now ask, what is the trend like? Look at it. What is this trend like? This is a bullish trend. Is a bullish trend and not a bearish trend. So where do you tend to trade at the moment? What you do is you use your what we call the trend line. You use your trend line and you mark. So this is technical TIA. You mark levels up to 3 levels. Okay, then you can equally do that even in your daily. You can do that in your daily. Okay, or 1 hour. You can also do that in your 1 hour. It all depends before you enter your trade. Okay, now that tells you that, look at this now. Look at this. Now market have been moving in this pattern. So you can now shift. Okay, see it. Moving in this pattern, in this trend line, meaning in a bullish trend line. So market moves in a bullish trend line and it got to this level and begin to do what? Consolidate. So what Bitcoin is doing now is called consolidation. Now it's not in trend. It's not doing trend. Rather is doing what we call consolidation. So it's on a trading range. So you need to understand the face of the market. So the market is no longer in a trend. It's not trending. That is why we have several consolidation starting from consolidation started from Saturday, okay, Tuesday, 12th March. That was when we started to have consolidation, and market dropped to this level, moves up, dropped, this moved to this level, dropped, moved to this level, and dropped to this level. So market it may likely also consolidate and move to this level again. Okay, so now the area of support and resistance, this is support, this is support, this is resistance. So market is looking out for a level of maybe 65. So it has gone 63. So it's looking out for what? 65. So that's the next level where market is pointing at, is looking out for. Okay. So what do you do now? At this level, what you do is you trade on trading range. The market is trading on what? On a range. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It didn't get up to this level. It came down. So it's likely to move up again, doing 1, 2, 3. Okay, doing 3 legs up. 1, 2. It has done the 2 legs. So we're expecting what? 3. So likely we may have $69,000 on Bitcoin. Okay, we may have $69,000 on Bitcoin. So that's how to know the market is on a bullish trend now. It has gone bullish trend. Then from the bullish trend, it's now doing consolidation. So after this consolidation, we may now have what? A breakout of this level. So this key level, you can see how I marked my key level. So you cannot see the market move without touching these key levels. These are how you can mark your